Because
they get together, they deliberate.
They don't decide.
And they come back to the judge, and then the judge says, "Okay, based on this, let me go back here, look at some old cases, compare it to this, that, the third." You know, and that's what they do. That's what they.
And then the judge is the one to decide how much time you
right based on.
It's not the people in the jury. No. They just decide whether you guilty or not guilty.
You get up and be like,
so it don't matter if you get found guilty on just one charge or two charges. If the judge say, you know what, you get the max, you get the max. You could be sitting in there for 20 years.
Yeah, they're the last.
So at the end of the day, all the jury did was help him not get life. Mm-hmm. He's still going to jail for going to do some time. And if the judge want to be an asshole, then he going to be locked up for 10 years on each count. If the judge want to be an asshole, he can say, well, I feel like they should have found you guilty. They shouldn't have found you not guilty. Sometimes judges feel like that. Right. I feel like they fucked up. Well, since I feel like they fucked up, I'm going to take it out on you in your sentencing. And I'm going to give you the max. You never know. You never fucking know. And that's why I say it's some fucked up shit. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out if he get the max or not. So P. Diddy was denied bail. I told y'all. Denied fucking bail. Told you he was going to be denied bail. And that's what happened. Exactly what I said. I told y'all he was not going to get bail, y'all. Denied. You scroll?
So when is his sentence?
He's going. Oh, that's what we need to find out when the sentencing going to be. Because now he got to sit in jail. Think about it. Think about it. That's another thing that's hard. I'd rather be sentenced right there. I don't want to wait. Sentence me now. Sentence me now. I don't want to go wait a month. I don't want to wait 2 weeks. I don't want to wait 6 weeks. Sentence me now so I know what are. I don't want to be my nigga nervous. Your nerves fucking with you. I don't want all that. I want to know now. Now, what am I getting? What am I gonna get? That's what I want to know. He's fucked. So I don't care. Niggas can celebrate all they want. I know they celebrating because he wasn't found guilty on all the charges, but shit, he was guilty on something. And it's
right. He was all not guilty.
Yeah, it's not like it was all not guilty. He's still facing the maximum of 10 years on each charge. Right. And if you facing the max on 10 years on each charge, they're going to give you something. You're going to get, even if the judge say, you know what, I'm gonna meet you in the middle for each count. That's 5 years. That's 5 years. So what is that? That's 10 years right there. At 55 years old, doing a 10-year bid is crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy. At 55 years old, you better be hoping Trump pardon me.
Listen, I don't understand. You in life, you ain't got no time to wait, let alone be in your 50s sitting in fucking prison. That's where your body really things start to change and set in. That young vibrance and that pink snorting shit that you was doing on the outside, now you about to feel all of 56 years old.
Crazy.
Life is not the same.
That is really crazy. I can't believe it. And I know
they say sentencing is for October 3rd.
October?
Yeah. Judge said Sean Combs sentencing for October 3rd. What type of shit is that?
What the fuck?
What is that? What? That makes no fucking sense.
So, bro, I would hate that. I would hate that.
They don't want to fuck this up. They don't want to fuck this up because how they do him is set the precedent for how other shit is to come. And remember, I told you this is their lifestyle. This is how they play. So to do that, I don't know.
Yo, 2 months is crazy, yo. Sentencing is October what?
October 3rd.
October 3rd. October 3rd, y'all. P. Diddy will be sentenced October 3rd. October 3rd. That's a long time to have to wait to know your fate. I told you that's fucked up. I want to know now.
Me too.
Tell me if I'm getting 5 years or 10 or 15 or 20. God damn.
Crazy.
October 3rd. He crying. I see how fast them being happy turn back into tears.
I'm telling you, these are the worst fucking problems to have.
Now he was just real happy.
Yeah.
Now that shit right back into tears already. You know why? Because you thought you had a good chance of coming out into sentencing.
At least.
Because all the big charges you were found not guilty of. But guess what? They still say no. Even with $1 million bond. These ain't murder charges. These are charges to commit prostitution. You feel me? And you still not allowed out on bond. You want to know what that means? That means that they about to railroad you. That means you about to do 10 on each charge. I would love to see some cases and people that was charged with this case and see how much time they got.
That's what they were saying on the news. That's usually what the judge will go back and do now. Look into comparison to some of the cases that were similar in the time. That I don't know about 2 months worth of looking back and discussing these things, but and then again, you got to remember, Diddy's not the only one on the fucking list.
Tyler Perry's next,
right? I'm just saying, there's other work that goes into getting your teams together, getting all these people. So 2 months to us seems like a long time, especially to Diddy. But it's probably
well, he's in line.
Yeah,
there's other people before you that got to be sentenced.
That's what I'm saying. So
we just added to the line, but still 2 months is a long time. That's why I like them places where they give you your sentence right there. They ain't got to get in no line. They could just give me my sentence. What you need 2 months to think about it for? We was here for all this time listening to this case. Give me my sentence. Let me get my shit started. Let my mind be free. Don't fuck my mind up.
Trying to sit in there for 2 months trying to figure out what the hell.
Let me see. I'm about to look too.
That's torture.
I'm about to do some research in New York too.
Damn, Diddy.
People arrested by the FBI for engaging into transport prostitution. Okay, in 2012, a Dallas man got 57 months. What's that? 12, 24, 36, 48. Okay, that's 5 years. So a Dallas man got 5 years. That's the only one I saw so far. That's why I said I think he's gonna do 5 years on each count. I think he's doing 10 years regardless. I'd say 10 years. And that's being nice. You facing 20, you get 10, that's being nice. That's being real nice, y'all. Real fucking nice. That's crazy.
Well, I told him I'm gonna be here real soon. So not for him, but for us. Because we already in July.
Hell nah, that shit go by slow when you locked up.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, that nigga gonna be like, he still gotta eat that food some more. Well, but guess what? You wanna know something though? It might be best that he's still in jail. You wanna know why? Cause it might be worse when you let a nigga out for 2 months and then he gotta go back in. Like when you get like you get that little bit of freedom just to have to walk back in there, motherfucker. Nah, I'm telling you, you might not like that, bro. That's what make a nigga's attempt to run away. Because you gave me freedom